get my turnarounds.
Awesome. Right now we're here with Josh LeBlanc. Josh LeBlanc, how you doing?
Hey, doing well.
You sure?
I think so.
You sure? You should be doing damn good. Josh LeBlanc just finished his first CD.
Yeah. First solo CD.
First solo CD. What is it called? An EP?
I think it's technically a single because the amount of songs on it doesn't meet the length of an EP. I forget what that is. But
I mean, 3 songs. It's an EP. To me, it's a CD.
Yeah, to me, it's an EP also.
Okay.
I mean,
what is that how they track that? Like,
yeah, like I think I was reading up on it the other day. Like an EP is at least 4 songs or 30 minutes in length or something like that. And anything that doesn't meet one of those minimums is considered a single.
Okay.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, the cover looks good. Who did the photos?
That was Fiona Cook with Photo Lafayette.
Okay. Photo Lafayette.
Yeah.
She only takes photos in Lafayette?
I think she'll do outlying areas.
I'm
That's
just
more of a question for her. I don't know.
No, there's Josh, we interviewed Josh on Live and Local a while back, and he did a song called Watching the Tide, and Watching the Tide to me is honestly a very good song. It sounds awesome. And I know Josh, he's tired of hearing me say that, but to me it's a really, really good song, Josh.
Thanks.
I'm gonna let Josh play that song.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna play it. He's got his guitar, and it's with him right now. So I'm gonna let him hang out and play that. I'm gonna shut up right quick.
All right. Let's see.
So, before you play,
yeah.
How did this come about? What was the idea behind this song?
Like it's all started one night. I was at a bar on the Strip called The Eclipse, and I was there with one of my friends. And we were talking about another one of our friends and how he was always coming up with ideas and never following through with them. And so that whole idea of just, starting an idea, never following through, and then, it gets 2 years later and you're like, crap, why did I never do this? That's kind of where the whole idea of the song came from.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, to me, it's like you sailed or something. Like you were hanging out in Nantucket or something with the family, and like you fell in love with some woman. To me, that's what it reminds me of.
Interesting. Yeah, well, everyone has their own perspective, which is
I know,
really cool.
it's interesting, but that's, to me, when I hear this song, that's what I think about. I'm gonna let you play it.
All right.
Watching the Tide, Josh LeBlanc.
We used to build boats, names and pictures we ripped out of magazines. Never set a single one to sail. At least we never saw them fail. Get our tools out, rusted over. My eyes view over the sea. It's a place that I long to be, but I'll never venture there. 'Cause in my head it's too much to bear. Night and day I just sit off to the side. I'm watching the tide. We used to outrun the storms and turn back to shore as the water slowly rose. As we look to the wake we left behind, see our dreams sink to a place we'll never find. my head is too much to bear. So night and day I'll just sit off to the side. Night and day I'll just sit off to the side. No, I'm watching the tide.
Yeah, dude, it's a good song.
Thank you.
I mean, you can see where I'm coming from with that, watching the tide.
Yeah,
Like, it's
definitely.
like, you know, it's about, to me, it's about love on the beach. And like maybe sailing or something. I don't know. I don't know. But clearly it's about the strip with a dude that procrastinates. To me, that's kind of interesting, you know, like the strip.
Yeah, that's where, I mean, just happened.
I know, but you know, like everybody that's grown up anywhere around Lafayette, like they've been to the strip. So like, you know, for it to inspire a song like that, to me, it's interesting.
Well, it was just partially being there and
right.
Just, I don't know, the whole scene or that whole scenario just kind of worked out.
What place was this? Do you remember?
It was at the Eclipse. I think it used to be Changes and some other.
Okay.
God knows what it is now. I've not been to the strip in a long time.
Changes. I haven't even heard of that place in like years, but
yeah,
I think it's back as Changes, right?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay. The Eclipse.
Yeah, I know that one's closed down now.
Yeah.
But
Man, that's funny. The Eclipse. The Mitsubishi Eclipse. But no, tell me about how long have you been playing music?
I started playing music when I was in second grade. I started with piano.
Wow.
And that only lasted about 6 months because I got really bored with it.
Really?
Yeah, it was just, playing these songs that were in the public domain kind of things and never learning,
like
songs
Jingle
that
Bells?
Yeah, stuff like that. And so you get bored of that really quick. And so I was just whatever. And then I didn't start playing again until 5th grade. Picked up trumpet in middle school. Didn't get the guitar until I was in 8th grade. And at that time it was just like this really piece of junk guitar, acoustic guitar with 5 strings my parents picked up in New Orleans for like $10.
Right.
But struggled through that.
How did you, when you got your guitar, how did you learn how to play guitar?
I got the guitar. I got one of those books that had songs in the public domain, which I quickly ignored, and then there's a book of chords.
Okay.
And so I knew that chords and guitar go together, so I just learned how to play the chords. I knew the shapes, but I had no idea how to tune the guitar, so they just sounded terrible. But
Okay.
by the time I took my first lesson, I started getting the hang of it a little bit better.
And how old were you then?
That time, when I first started taking my lessons, I think I was 13 or 14.
Okay.
So,
How long did it take for you to say, okay, I got this?
it took me a while. I had a really inspiring guitar teacher. Justin Lewis was my guitar teacher. And so he, I guess he saw potential in me in something because he kept pushing me. So, but after a while, he was like, dude, you can do this, man. So, I kept doing it.
So you learned chords before you... Where did Justin teach you this?
Oh, this was back at I started learning chords about 6 months before taking lessons, and then I took lessons from Justin over at Gitz Music.
Okay.
And after that, I think he went on tour for a while, so I stopped taking lessons. And then when he got back from tour, kind of picked up again from there.
I wonder who he was on tour with.
I think he was on tour with Steel and Kane.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's what I thought about, but immediately. But to me, they should come back and play that shit again. They really should. I mean, because that's some really good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard it.
I did, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. I mean, I heard him and Keith one night play a couple of tracks, at Bob's Pub one night on a Sunday. Like him and him, they both went together and played.
Oh, yeah.
And it was pretty damn good. It was very good, actually. But, yeah, I mean, to me, it would draw a crowd.
Right.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so how long? I mean, so basically, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, so I've been playing guitar for about 15 years now.
Wow.
15, 16, something like that.
Wow. So, 15 years of playing guitar.
Yeah.
How long did it into those 15 years would you say, I got it?
Uh,
Confidently.
Depends on what level. I mean, with certain things, I'm still like,
Okay.
I don't have this. Even
I
though I have a
got you.
degree in it and everything, it's just like,
So you have a degree in guitar.
yeah, jazz studies on guitar.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but I mean, there are days when I feel I've got it, and then there are days where I try to pull something new. I'm like, nah, crap, I got to see it for like 4 hours so I can get this right.
I
It never
mean,
ends.
how do you get a degree in guitar? Like basically jazz studies. Like you play jazz guitar,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so you can play something right now.
Yeah, I could easily like just start
Okay.
playing like Fly Me to the Moon would be. Yeah, something like that.
And you got a degree.
Yeah.
I mean, so basically,
Yeah.
like
You can get a college
basically,
degree in that.
explain that to me for a second. Okay, like
Okay,
you went
so-
to English, math, and jazz guitar.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, the
Interesting
curriculum
shit.
was designed. I don't know how they designed it, but I mean, I would take like jazz improv classes, arranging for jazz theory classes.
Theory. It's more. You learn theoretics and
Hmm.
like the I guess history, where the music came from. You develop a appreciation for the entire situation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that's because I know people that have the degrees in all these different instruments, and
Hmm.
I mean it's interesting to me, but I never really knew as the curriculum or anything like that.
Yeah, it's,
For somebody that might want to do it, because
yeah, it was definitely interesting, and it definitely influenced the way I play.
did they have any classes or have any chit chats about getting a gig?
If they did, I probably was absent that day because I sure don't remember them.
I'm just curious. Like these are the kind of things that I think about. Like
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely a class that if they don't have, they should have.
they should have that.
It's definitely one of the things I'm not good at.
But you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of musicians don't want to get gigs, though.
Which
I
is
mean, I
interesting
meet
to
a
me.
lot of them. They don't. They'd much rather have somebody else just do it because they don't want to mess with it.
Right.
They'd much rather just play the music and be done with that shit, and play music, and that's what they're happy doing. They
That's
don't want
fine.
to talk to people
Yeah.
too much. Here's the tip jar. I'm gonna play.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, they just show up, do the work, and go home.
and sometimes I see that, because like I remember when I was 20, 22, there was a couple of guys that I knew that played guitar really well, and they're not here at all anymore. But one of them, that dude played like 7 restaurants, and all he did was play, one of those vinyl classical guitars. That's
Oh,
all
yeah,
he did. He never sang a word. But he knew like 1,000 songs on the vinyl, guitar. I mean, it's just one of those things. And I know across the street we have Cafe Bella, and then we have Jean-Louis. He goes around playing his little classical Yamaha around the restaurant,
Okay.
and he plays all these like old songs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh man, old etudes and whatnot. I mean, I can't remember much from the classical guitar lessons.
really.
Took 2 semesters of that, and I can't remember anything.
So was it hard? I mean, was it difficult?
It had its moments where it was difficult, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because you walk into jazz. I'm sure, at least I did. I was like, oh, it's just jazz. You make it up as you go, and that definitely wasn't the case. There's a lot of
Okay.
practice involved in it.
So basically, if you miss a note, you're getting a B.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
As long as you can recoup well, just it's more of a confidence thing and
Okay.
just knowing your stuff.
Yeah, man, you didn't know I was going to ask you any of this shit, but I'm curious about it, really. I really am. I mean, because I hear that, and I'm like, okay, so if you miss a note, like, what happens? It's kind of like a test, like...
Yeah, I mean, with something in a classical sense, because it's all written out, then yeah, you would get points off if you miss notes and series and all that, but,
Right.
in a jazz sense,
Interesting.
it's different.
Well, dude, I'm going to play another song, but I'm going to play Esplanade or Esplanade?
I say Esplanade.
Okay. How did this song come about?
Oh gosh. Okay, so that one came about one night in New Orleans. I went to a Halloween party,
Okay.
and this was after Voodoo Fest, I think 2 years ago. and my friends dropped me off on Esplanade, and the party was on Esplanade. So I walked over there, and I met this girl, and we hit it off, and then out of nowhere, like I think 2 weeks later, just she fell off the face of the earth, and I was just kind of blown away because we were like getting along really well, and then all of a sudden she just poof vanishes, and I was just kind of like, what the hell just happened? And so just kind of,
was she a mermaid?
Maybe. Wouldn't shock me.
Okay. I mean, no, nothing sexual, just a little bit of kissing, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
something.
it was nothing huge or anything.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know. Anyway, it was a different time of my life.
I
So it just
gotta
threw me
pick
off.
what you did. Out of nowhere, Voodoo Fest. She probably had a boyfriend, dude.
Yeah,
She had to have a boyfriend.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, she had a boyfriend.
Well,
Now that she found out you made this damn album, she's gonna come looking for you. Watch. This year at Voodoo Fest, she's gonna be waiting at the gate for Josh LeBlanc. She'll say, "Hey, remember May? I had a boyfriend. Not anymore. Let's start over where we were at. Let's go to Esplanade and make out in the
God.
streetcar." I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. All right, man. Here we go. Esplanade. Josh LeBlanc.
Walking down the street, guided by the light of a full moon. Wind at my heels, still not quite sure I'm going to. Head held high, James seemed cool. Keeping to myself, trying to stay out of view. So easy to do when nothing's expected of you. Like everything's finally gonna change. A smile and a wave, at least I got to know your name. Jack and Morgan may have other plans, taking me back to where this all began. And every time I try to claw my way out, all this weight keeps dragging me down. So, to get these ghosts out of my head, and all the stories that they said, 'cause all I want is to feel like I was never before. It's dark, I see your eyes. So say tonight would be a prize. So I'll keep telling myself that I was never before. Days go by and the memories fade to the back of my mind. Now I see your face and realize that I've grown blind to the fireworks going off in your eyes. Street side flares trying to water my demise. The future weeks under blue neon lights, and making bottles sold for the rest of my night. So get these ghosts out of my head and all the stories that they said. 'Cause all I want is to feel like I was never before. In this dark I see your eyes. So say tonight would be a prize. So I'll keep telling myself that I was never before. Here's sound of the stars on this cold November night. I think about that kiss so wet, how it was like. So I sail into the darkness, another victory from defeat. I see my world engulfed in fire, so sailors begin to sing. So get these ghosts out of my head and all the stories that they said. 'Cause all I want is to feel like I was never before. In this dark I see your eyes. So say tonight would be a prize. So I'll keep telling myself that I was never
we always clap after the song in here. We try to do that because when we go to live music shows, whenever people are playing live music and nobody claps, like literally, we want to just throw something at everybody else. Like we should throw something.
Just carry a squirt gun and start.
It's true. People need to clap, man.
Hey, or just do something.
Yeah.
Just,
throw a tip. How about a tip? How about a tip? You know? It's true.
Yeah.
Tips work.
Oh, absolutely.
How big is your tip jar when you play live?
It's usually just my guitar case in front of me. I haven't actually taken the time to make a special tip jar out of, I don't know, a jack-o'-lantern bucket or something.
A jack-o'-lantern bucket?
That's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know why.
I haven't heard that one yet. At all.
Huh.
I haven't heard that
start
one.
doing it.
I mean, I did see a tip jar that was almost like a cow trough. They put it was so big that literally it almost filled their whole leg area.
Oh, wow.
And literally, they made tips that night. Like, I mean, there was no question that that's what it was.
Oh, wow.
So to me, it was like, wow. Yeah, there's no saying you didn't see that tip jar that night. You saw the tip jar that night. So, Josh, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
Been playing guitar since you were 13.
Yeah.
And you certainly don't mean to stop anytime soon.
Not. No.
Like, for real. I mean, any ideas on new songs?
Yeah, I mean, I got one that's completely written that's not on this one. Because I'm still working on the arrangements. And I've got like at least 3 or 4 that are about halfway written.
Wow.
So.
How hard is it to you to write a song? Like in your opinion, like for people that have never written a song, like what would you tell someone?
Just no matter how bad you think it sucks, just get through it. Because I mean, you can only get better.
I mean, like I'm gonna give you an example. Like okay, say if somebody writes a poem.
Okay.
And it's like 12 lines.
Okay.
How far away are they at a song?
It just depends. I mean, you could easily, I think, Spoon wrote a song and it was mainly just a haiku. So I mean, you can write it, and that song was like 3 minutes, and he just kept repeating the thing in different rhythms.
Right.
So I mean, with 12 lines, you can make it a song. Is it going to be a top 10 radio hit? God knows, but
you
can at least write a song.
We'll be an indie band. Indie band. To me, an indie band is better than a mainstream band.
Hey.
It's true. I mean, look at what's that band? They were an indie band and they got real big, and now they're like kind of hit mainstream, but they're still indie. Mm. It's called Phanogram.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they're the shit.
Oh, I love them. I only have the first album though.
I mean, she keeps getting a lot more. Like now, she's getting a lot more sexually in charge to me though. Like that new album that they just made.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen this yet?
I haven't seen it.
They just made a new video, and she's a blonde now.
Okay.
So she's like got the legs kicking. She's like
Lord.
showing more like a little bit of booty and stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Trying to get more into that pop mainstream.
I don't think so.
Really?
I really don't think so. I think they're always going to be their thing, because they're very eccentric. Their sound is very unique too, but they're blending up with different kinds of artists.
Okay.
With well-known type artists, I guess they're opening their fan base a little bit differently.
Right.
So, I think he is also like somebody that maybe like, I don't know, maybe he's coming up with some like funky beats or some shit like for Timberland. No, I'm just. I mean, because he apparently knows how to do it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's good, but I don't know. Like to me, who knows? Josh might come up with some funky beats and throw it up his next song.
Who knows?
I want to write a song about Hamburger Helper. We have a Hamburger Helper hand in here, and he's actually sitting like
suck with the guitar.
Yeah, on top of the guitar, and everybody said how it's kind of an inside thing. They didn't think it was possible to get one, so I said, Let me see how hard it is to get one of these. So I got it. And now he's in here, and everybody's like, dude, you have a
Definitely not
hamburger
impossible,
helper hand
man.
in here. Huh?
I said definitely not impossible, man.
No, it's not impossible. And then, you know, if you take him, you put your hand in and kind of, you know,
Yeah,
kind of
just
use a
hand up.
voice. You want to see what he has to say?
Oh, good lord.
You want Hamburger Helper to interview you?
Oh, lord.
You sure?
Let's go for it. Why not?
Here's Hamburger Helper. Hello, Josh LeBlanc. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
I am the Hamburger Helper hand. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
You just asked me. I'm doing well.
I heard your other song. I heard your other song a little while ago, and it was good.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm always waving, so you know I'm waving. Okay. Nobody's ever heard Hamburger Helper talk, so I kind of keep it quiet. It's kind of like night at the museum in here after hours. We kind of play around a little bit. It's me and a couple other little toys up here. We got Gumby on the wall and on the other side. So he's back here.
He's hiding. I can't find
The
him.
other thing that's kind of funny is I only have 4 fingers. I don't really have a thumb. So, you know, but tell me something. Do you like Hamburger Helper?
No, I never really ate it.
Never had it?
No.
Never had Hamburger Helper.
Nope.
You like hamburgers?
Yeah, definitely like hamburgers.
Right. Well, imagine hamburgers without the bun and some noodles. And that's Hamburger Helper.
So, salsa spaghetti.
It's kind of like a spaghetti, but it's got hamburger meat and it's got noodles.
Okay.
Next time you're in the grocery store, look for some Hamburger Helper.
I'll have to keep that
All
in
right,
mind.
Josh LeBlanc? Josh LeBlanc? When you see me on the box, you know it's authentic. Okay?
All right.
Just take a look at me. It's Hamburger Helper. Peace out. Yeah, he's a trip. He's a trip. Like, now he's going back to his headstock. Is that what that's called? Headstock?
Yeah, that part of it. Sorry, yeah.
Like, yeah, sometimes I'm working in here and like literally he doesn't stop. He's like, dude, I'm like, go back to your headstock, please. Yeah.
Hey.
You never thought that was gonna happen, I know. But I
No,
didn't
definitely
think
wasn't
I
expecting
didn't
that
think it
part.
was gonna happen either. One of these days I'm waiting him to. This is James Dean's replica Porsche.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see Hamburger Helper Man fly off the desk with like James Dean's like Porsche. Right?
Curious to see how he's gonna fit in that thing.
I didn't think he would. I mean, I didn't think he was gonna be able to sit on top of the guitar. But to me, I literally want to get like a couple of them and go play golf. And that's like that's like my toppers. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's awesome. Like you give me some Hamburger Helper driver hold coverage. You know, it's gonna happen. Eventually, it will happen. I'll probably give me 3 or 4 of them. Yeah.
That definitely be his sight.
I think Hamburger Helper should sponsor the show after
this
all
point.
this. At this point, I mean, to me, they should do it. For real. It's true.
Hey.
Let's get up into this next song.
Okay.
Glitter and Tonic.
Our Lord.
What? Tell me what this is about.
So one night, me and a couple of my friends went to a local gentleman's club, and
Oh, which one?
the only one that's still open
Okay.
in this area. And
Okay.
Anyway, so I tend to be quiet and kind of reserved when I'm out and about in general. So, and my other 2 friends are very loud and outgoing. So they made a point to make sure that everyone knows I'm a musician because they think that somehow is going to get me talking to more people. But, so anyway, then I was drinking nothing but gin and tonic, and one of the girls just happened to go, you know, that'd be a good song if you just wrote something called Glitter and Tonic. And I'm like,
Dude, you realized you
All
just
right.
sounded like Hamburger Helper just now?
did I?
A little bit.
Maybe he took over the microphone, I don't know. But, yeah, so that's how that song came about. And then, God, that one took me forever to write. And that's one of those songs that's just like, I just gotta write this stupid song so I can get it out of my head. But, yeah, that's basically the backstory of that song.
That's it.
That's it.
At the Titty Club,
Yeah.
hanging out with, right.
That's it. There's no deep meaning to this
Dude,
one
you know
at all.
what? Me and you gonna go to the titty club, and I'm gonna bring Hamburger Helper, and I'm gonna make Hamburger Helper like tip people, like he's gonna be tipping people, and they gotta have the dude in the bathroom like giving you like towels, and he's gonna give one to like Hamburger Helper. Dude, your first music video
It's gonna be
Hamburger Helper will be in this thing. He will be in it. Hamburger Helper will be in the glitter and tonic video.
Oh Lord.
Could you, dude? I'm telling you, Hamburger Helper getting on lap dance. Imagine that.
That'll be a sight, and hopefully the makers of Hamburger Helper won't get too upset about this.
Do you have any idea how cool that is?
It definitely. Gee, I don't even know where to start on that one.
I'm dying to know what Hamburger Helper tips. 1s, 5s, 10s, or 20s. That's what I want to know.
Somehow I think it's like one of those $2 bill tippers.
$2 bill?
Yeah, he's got $2, like just a stack of $2 bills, and how many tips with those?
Them girls they'll be all over that. Is that real? Yeah, it's real, girl. All right, Hamburger Helper. All right, here we go. Glitter and tonic. Think Titty Club. I love it, dude. I'm like, wow.
Didn't expect that one, did you?
No, I didn't expect it at all. I'm glad to know that there. I'm gonna really listen to the lyrics of this song. Here we go. Glitter and tonic. Josh LeBlanc.
All suited up to go out on a Saturday night. The tall man, the dancing one, the cat can't seem to shake the stars from his eyes. And you know we're gonna end up a bit lonelier than we've ever felt before. So while it's grown thin and these drinks set in, I wonder if these girls can eat us with their grins. But if there's glitter in tonic, then everything's gonna be alright. See the way she goes round and round like a shooting star in the sky. And the way the light bounces off her dress, damn, that should be the jewel of anybody else's eye. So hey man, loan me $1, and I won't be a bother for a few minutes, maybe more. And these spirits, they're talking, and my mind keeps walking, trying to show my body to the door. But there's still glitter in tonic, so everything's gonna be alright. It's another paycheck in absolute waste. After the novelty's gone, just a fleeting song as time moves along. Wait for that last number before we move on. Table, you try to finish your drink if you're able. We're going out to engage the night, and I know the end seems out of sight. So just get in the cab and stop acting that way. I know there's plenty of reasons you want to stay, cause the time we spent was a dream, nothing more. And once we reach our destination, there's so much left in store. After the glitter in tonic, Yeah, to the glitter and tonic. Yeah, to the glitter and tonic. Everything is gonna be alright.
Y'all can't see this, but what? Y'all can't see this, but literally, the hamburger helper hand jumped off the guitar stock, and he is now in on. Yeah, he's now driving the James Dean Porsche. Whew. The stuff that we see in here. I'm telling you. Definitely interesting. After hours with the hamburger helper hand.
Just causing chaos in here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how he's able to drive. So he's got 4 fingers at the top, and then he's got this like bass. I guess that's pants.
I'm not sure what exactly that would be.
He's kind of like sleeping right now. I don't want to wake him up, but like really like. What the hell? I mean, for real, you've really never had hamburger helper by the way?
Really? No, never had it.
Dude, I had it the other night. It was probably the best hamburger helper I've ever had in my life.
I'm more of just like a chicken breast or a...
I mean, I ate some chicken breast this morning at Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Dude, Waffle House chicken breast is like pretty damn good. Have you ever had it?
Jeez, I've only had Waffle House once in like the past... however long I can remember.
Are you serious? Dude, look, for real. Like, I went and worked out this morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. No one's there. I'm sweating bullets. I go sit in the booth by myself, and like literally, I'm like, hey, I want 2 chicken breasts. You want something to drink? No. All right. So, he makes me 1 chicken breast. He makes me a second one. I said, dude, give me a third one. 3 chicken breasts this morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. It was on. Look, dude, I'm telling you right now, don't get nothing with it. Just get 1 chicken breast. Tell them I want just one regular chicken breast. It'll be the best chicken breast you ever tasted in your life. Okay. Serious.
And take your word for it.
You get this from a grill master, because dude, I can grill some I can grill some food. For real. For real. But I'm telling you, it's pretty impressive. I'm glad my friend Chad turned me on to it, because I used to get a hamburger every time I went. They don't have the best hamburgers in the world.
Yeah.
The chicken breast literally could stop wars.
Damn.
Yeah, and occasionally you'll get this super cool dude who's always trying to sell you the chicken breast after hours. I don't know. It's very strange, but I don't need the chicken breast that bad to bring it home. I want to eat it at the Waffle House and go home.
Right.
Done. How you doing, hamburger? I'm okay. He is a trip, guys. Like, if y'all ever come in here and do an interview, you never know what he's gonna do. Right now, we're gonna put a picture of him in the car on the Facebook page, so you'll make sure to go check that out. Hamburger Helper Hand. Yeah. I mean, can you write a song about him?
About Mr. Hamburger?
Yeah, Hamburger Helper Hand.
Oh God, not a good one.
I mean, let's freestyle right quick.
Oh,
I'll help you.
I know where to start on this one.
Okay, let's start with like a under pressure. Dun 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 dun. You ready? Hamburger Helper, Hamburger Helper, Hamburger Helper, Hamburger Helper, Hamburger Helper.
Hamburger Helper, stealing the Porsche. I got nothing. I don't know where to go with that.
Hamburger Helper, Hamburger Helper. I'm telling you, dude. Dun dun ding 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 ding. Hamburger Helper,
sued by Vanilla Ice also? I mean,
What?
Queen.
You know what?
Vanilla Ice. Jesus.
Rolling in my 5.4, we're rolling in my Porsche. My 4 fingers in the air. I just don't care. My red pants. On the steering wheel. Hamburger helper. The whole song could be hamburger helper. Like, for real, it would be catchy.
Hamburger Helper's
You know?
new jingle.
Yeah, I mean, Hamburger Helper's new jingle. Hamburger Helper. Dude, that's, done.
Yeah.
Everybody in Germany is laughing right now. They're like, I know they just did not do this.
Oh, we did.
We have a lot of people that listen to this station in
In
Germany.
Germany.
I'm still amazed by that, but
Really?
it's true.
Right on.
I'm telling you, dude. Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium,
Okay.
France, Spain, and there's one other country, and then there's the U.S.
Right.
U.S. and Germany are the biggest listeners. Really, they love Louisiana music apparently.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and then Julian Primo
Yeah,
is
so
going
he was
on the European
Europe.
tour. In my opinion, I mean, you got Lost by Your Ramblers
Right.
are over there right now.
Okay.
I think they're in Switzerland or something like that. I mean, dude, I'm telling you right now. I mean, they want Louisiana over there, bad.
I'm about it.
Huh?
So I'm about it.
I know. To me, Hamburger Helper could probably get a gig over there too.
Probably. Although I pay money to see
He
the
just has to
Hamburger
learn how
Helper
to
guy,
drive
like,
on the other side of the car.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, to drive that thing that keeps wrecking into the desk.
Well, I mean, he's hit like all the CDs a couple times. By the way, if you want a guitar pick, dude, feel free to take them.
I've got a few already.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How often do picks run out? Well, tell me that.
I never break them. I lose them before I break them.
Really?
Yeah. I'll drop them and forget about them. I've got like an Altoid case filled
Mhm.
with them, so I just
Really?
grab one as I go.
I mean, these are real thick, so like, they don't really break. So, but I've seen some of them break.
I've seen
and
people break them too.
I don't get it. Because I don't even use one.
I don't know.
I don't use one. If I'm playing around, I don't use a pick.
Yeah, I've never broken a pick. I've broken strings, but never a pick.
I mean, have you ever had a string hit you in the face or anything?
Oh god, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, whenever I was first starting and had no idea what I was doing.
I mean, they just break?
Yeah, they'll break. I mean, if you don't take care of them. I mean, I repaired them for a long time in Lafayette Music, so I remember,
Interesting.
like, if I get a guitar and that had rusted strings and just trying to detune it, sometimes they'd snap on you. And I've been hit in the face a few times.
Where are you? Oh, you're at Lagniappe Records.
No, that's actually a Pioneer Trading Post.
Pioneer Training Post. I mean, this little thing on the wall, on the back of Josh's album, it looks like a soundboard?
Oh yeah, that's an old PV mixer.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you the model to save my life. But
It's like hanging on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the front is Pioneer?
Yeah, all the photos were taken
Okay.
at Pioneer Trading Post. That
Looks-
was in the record area.
So they just like let y'all go up in there and do that?
Yeah, I know the owner, so
Oh, okay.
I asked him if it would be cool, and he was all about it. So
Interesting. Dude, I can't get that damn song in my head now.
which one?
Hamburger Helper.
Okay.
Hamburger Helper. I'm telling you, dude, that's going to be a hit song. We have to send that to him.
Submit it.
For real. I mean, they may not like the word titty club in their interview, but like for real, like, I think it's,
edit that
hey,
out,
you know
I
what?
guess.
I think, literally, I think the Titty Club should sponsor us now, and I think Hamburger Helper should sponsor us. I think Porsche should sponsor us.
We deserve a lot of sponsors at this point.
Something. Hamburger Helper. Ding, 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 ding. We gotta do it again. Try to do this again. Ready? Hamburger Helper. Hamburger Helper. Hamburger Helper. Hamburger Helper.
Porsche that is.
This is a 320. That's a 355 Spider.
355 Spider. Okay.
That's Jerry Glanville remake of James Dean's original Porsche Speedster.
Okay.
Hamburger Helper. My favorite car, actually. The second favorite is McLaren F1.
This is which McLaren F1.
Yeah. I'm not really concerned with the new one because the first one is the best. They do have one in Baton Rouge too. A pharmacist owns it. But okay, dude, I'm telling you right now, this is a jingle waiting to happen. I'm telling you, we can get the Hamburger Helper can actually roll into the commercial with his Porsche, and like, you know, mom's in the kitchen cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just imagine that she's got her black pot and she's got Hamburger Helper, and she's like cooking, and then out of nowhere it's ding 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 ding.
And you just like pull
everybody
some Duke of Hazzard style stuff off a ramp and just drops the hamburger meat in it from the trunk of the car.
You don't even have to do that. She could just be like faking it in the background, like in the black pot, and then out of nowhere, he's like just rolling in his 5.0. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Everybody knows that song. From the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They know that part of that song.
Right.
So, like, literally, all they got to do, ding, 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 ding. Everybody's going to stop and look at that commercial. I think we just had $1 million idea.
There we go. And now someone's going to say,
I'm gonna have to email Hamburger Helper on this one.
hey.
Hamburger Helper. Hamburger Helper. Starring Josh LeBlanc and Hamburger Helper Hand.
He actually has
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I want to publish the rights on this one. All right, man. Let's get down to this the real track on the CD of "Watching the Tide."
Oh yeah, the actual recorded version.
And I'm still amazed that there's nothing to do with water with this song. I have to admit
giant
that.
metaphor.
Yes, like to me, I'm thinking Nantucket, old sailboat on the sand on the side of the bank.
I can see
You
that.
know? For real, like
Yeah.
no, the Eclipse, McKinley Street, downtown Lafayette, or the strip of Lafayette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Original version on the CD. And the CD is titled Joshua LeBlanc.
Yeah, it's just a self-titled
All right.
EP, single, whatever.
All right, here we go.
We used to build boats from names and pictures we ripped out of magazines. Never set a single one to sail. At least we never saw them fail. But now we're older, yet our tools have rusted over. My eyes view over the sea, to the place that I long to be. But I'll never venture there, 'cause in my head it's too much to bear. So night and day I just sit off to the side. You know I'm watching the tide. We used to outrun the storms and swim back to shore as the water slowly rose. But But as we look to the wake we left behind, see our dreams sink to a place we'll never find. But I'll never venture there, 'cause in my head it's too much to bear. So night and day I just sit off to the side. And night and day I just sit off to the side. No, I'm watching the tide.
Awesome song, man.
Thank you.
And Josh is already thinking about making a remix.
Never happy with my work. Always wanted to improve it.
Well, I mean, you know, I understand, unless it's a painting, you know.
Yeah.
If you have a painting, it's very hard to do. With photography, it's kind of hard to do too.
Sure.
You know. So, I mean, I just put up the picture of the hamburger hand,
Lord.
and he is rocking that Porsche. And you see Josh in the background. He's like, "Oh wow!" That's on the Live and Local Acadiana Instagram right now, and we're gonna put that on the Radio Louisiana. It's gonna be on the Radio Louisiana Facebook page as well. So, you know, eventually we're gonna have an Instagram for Radio Louisiana, but I have about 7 accounts as it is now. So,
Yeah, so
you know,
what's one more at this point?
yeah, it's the only one left. Really, it's true. We have Live and Local. We have Tastemonial.
Okay.
We have Acadiana Hamburger.
Right.
We have Captography.
Okay.
We're gonna have another one I can't talk about yet because it's me and another guy doing photography together. And nobody knows about it yet. So it's the debut of that too.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I mean, I'm seriously thinking about, you know, doing hamburger hand here. I mean, wouldn't that be cool? Like, bring him everywhere with you, and like he's like hanging out with your family and stuff.
Yeah.
To me, that's kind of funny. He's a rock star. You could put him on stage with Korn, and you know what I mean? For real, like, you know.
Trying to think of the bands that would go good way.
Anybody, dude. Like Melissa Etheridge. She'd be all over some hamburger hand. You know, he'd be the top of the tree for Christmas.
That's true.
Be my star. Wake up every morning, hamburger hand. Yeah.
Brings he gives the hamburgers on Christmas morning.
Hey, that's the perfect topper. And it doesn't come off, and it doesn't like hang to the right. It sits perfectly in the middle. Well, Josh, where are you playing this week?
Let's see. I am playing Wednesday over at 501 Sports Bar in Youngsville.
Right.
And
he starts at 8 p.m. by the way.
Starting at 8 p.m. And I think that's my only gig this week. I'll be leaving the next morning to go to Dallas. And I don't have a gig for quite some time after that, so I need to fix that problem.
Where anywhere after that?
The next gig after that isn't until August. I want to say August 6th. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's the first Saturday of August, and that's going to be at Legends on Barrot. I'm starting there at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. You're not playing with Korn.
Not playing with Korn.
Where did I get that from?
The Hamburger Helper playing with Korn? I have no idea. I guess you put Korn in Hamburger Helper? I don't know.
Josh, hey, I could like that. You're gonna open for Korn in the next year.
That would be an interesting lineup, to say the least.
That would be kind of cool.
It'd be kind of interesting.
You know, I remember back in the day when Korn first came out, and we tried to put a girl band together that played heavy metal, and we were going to call it Cream Style Korn.
Oh God.
Josh almost went through the wall with that one. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny though, dude? Like,
that would be pretty funny.
Like Cream Style Korn's opening for Korn.
Oh Lord.
You know?
Or can opener.
Can opener?
Opening for Korn.
That'd be another good girl band name.
Or pop.
Pop? What is that?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
I'm running out of ideas here.
Popcorn. Yeah. And they can wear like different outfits. Like one could be butter, one could be like
that
caramel.
That old box thing we did, the container. That classic movie container.
Then she comes out playing bass.
And your drummer's dressed like a Orville Redenbacher.
This is getting crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Tell me something. One thing I didn't ask you, and Hamburger Helper's like asking the question. So like, I'm who are did you grow up in Louisiana?
I did.
Okay. Who are some of the people that you listened to growing up?
Oh man.
It doesn't. I mean, even if they're from Louisiana or not. I mean,
right.
I'm curious.
Like,
do you listen to country?
Yeah, I grew up. Well, I grew up listening to a lot of Cajun music.
Oh, really?
Because my grandparents pretty much raised me when I was little, because both my parents worked. So I remember, like, my grandmother would listen to pretty much nothing but Cajun music and country music.
Wow.
So that would be going on. I didn't really start listening to rock music until I moved to Lafayette when I was about 5 years old. So.
What kind of Cajun music?
Just like the traditional two-step kind of Cajun
like
music.
D.L. Menard?
Yeah, there was definitely some D.L. Menard in there. I couldn't tell you like all
Lee
the
Benoit.
artists. Maybe whoever was.
It had to have been.
Whoever was popular on TV back
Yeah.
in what was that, like 1980, like late 80s, early 90s.
Dalton Richard.
Yeah.
Zachary Richard. Yeah. D.L. Menard's a cool dude, man. Yeah, I gotta tell you.
I've seen him though.
Every time I've ever sat down and talked to that dude, he's awesome. He's really cool.
I'll have to meet him one day.
He's really, really awesome dude. You know, like to me, you know, when he's a guy that, you know, he kind of tells jokes and stuff too.
Right.
Like, which is kind of, you know, which is kind of a rare quality today too. So the crowd loves the dude. Like, they love him because he's just not. This doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
They used to do that back in
the crowd.
But yeah, that's what, you know, to me, Louisiana politics was funny back in the day because of that. You know, they would tell jokes
Right.
while they were being political, and it would make people laugh.
Yeah.
So I guess it made a joke out of the politics too, you know. So it made everybody kind of just be like, okay, yeah, we know it sucks, but it's funny.
Right.
So it worked. But
Different atmosphere at the time, I guess.
yeah, different world completely. You know, now you got crazy Clintons and all the other stuff we see. So, yeah.
Madness out there.
Yeah. I mean, what would we do without email? To me, honest with you, we could probably do without email.
At this point, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything else instant, so.
Yeah. For sure. Well, Hamburger Helper Ham, I'm glad he got to be a part of this.
Yeah, me too.
I really am. Well, thank you, man.
Well, thank you for having me.
In. I mean, is there anything you want anybody to know?
Off the top of my head, no.
Well, if they want it, let me ask you this: is this online that they can buy it?
Not yet. It should be.
It should be soon.
Yeah, you can check my website.
Joshua LeBlanc Music.com.
Yeah, just check there for updates. I should hopefully have that up within a week or so.
Okay. And let me see. Just making sure. Glitter and tonic, dude. Let me tell you something. I think it's so much better to know that was the experience. I just think it's much better to learn a song, learn about the experience before you listen to the music.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, literally, like,
it changes the way you hear it.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, literally, when you listen to the song, you're thinking, you know, three guys getting ready to go out. Was it the first strip club experience at all, or no?
No, it wasn't like the first strip club experience
Okay.
ever for me or anything like that, but no, it was just another night kind of thing.
Okay. It's interesting to me. You know, like, you know, glitter and tonic. And, you know, the line, what is it? She's swinging from a star in the sky.
Oh, see the way she goes round and round like a shooting star in the night or something like that?
I know, but you would never know that if you didn't know the
What was behind
background.
it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm, you know, if I go in this place ever again, I'm going to be looking for this girl in the stars in the sky. But I'm serious. If you go back in here, dude, write a song about the dude in the bathroom. I'm telling you. You know, I mean, to me, like, I literally almost want to write the song for you.
About the bathroom
Yeah,
attendant.
because, like, literally, these dudes, they crack me up, man. They really do. They've got, what are they called? Andes mints?
Oh, there's like chocolate mint.
Yeah, there's like
things.
mints. You know, that strip club bathroom dude that's always there? He's waiting for a tip.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Always there with the hot towel ready for you.
He's not only got the hot towel, he's got the soap ready to smash it in your hand. Okay? He's ready to smash the soap in your hand so you don't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will turn the water on for you as well.
And he'll turn it off.
Yeah.
They'll like do everything for you. It's really interesting.
Yeah. How much money does this dude make? That's what I want to know. That's the kind of stuff that they should be talking about on news media. They should not care about none of this other
secret life of
craziness.
strip club bathroom attendants.
Right now we're live at the strip club, and we are finding out exactly what's to know about this man here. That's an interview I'm willing to do.
That would definitely be a good one.
You know, because
I'm sure they have some stories.
think about it for a second, right? You've got at least 50 guys, maybe a night.
Yeah, that sounds like a.
You know they're gonna pee more than once,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
unless they get the shrimp. Then they might be going in the stall.
Right.
So, like, literally, like, you know, for real, like, you're gonna hit it. You feel obligated to tip this dude.
Yeah.
So, like, literally,
I
you
mean,
know.
if every guy like goes in there like 3 or 4 times, it tips
Well,
at least
yeah,
$1.
I mean, at least $1.
That's
And if you don't have that
$150.
dollar, yeah, like, and then I don't know. It's just interesting to me, you know.
Yeah.
And he don't have to tip out nobody else. He don't have no bartenders to take care of.
Yeah,
Nothing.
it's all him.
Yep. You know, I mean, so I guess what I'm getting at is this: how do you apply for this job? Like, for real, how do you apply for a strip club bathroom attendant job?
I guess you can just take an online class and get your degree in it, and then go apply at the
Dude,
gentleman's club. I
I'm
don't know.
serious though. Like, this is like shit that we need to know. For real. Like,
And that job offer was
did
never,
Lofton
like,
have
explained
something to
us.
do with this shit? Like, that's what I want to know.
University of Phoenix?
No, I mean, like, did Lofton have
Oh,
something?
the staffing company.
Yeah, the staffing company. What did you do? I was very much into bathrooms, and I'm looking to take care of. I've got sticks of gum. I've got a full inventory system. You know, like, because you know they're rocking mints. They've got, what is it, Wrigley's?
Oh, I don't
Or like Big Red sticks.
Probably.
You know, just in case the breath is stinking after you have used the toilet. You know, to me, you put a toothbrush in there, you've got $5 in tips automatically.
Right, possibly. Yeah, one of those toothbrushes with the toothpaste already built into it.
I've never even heard of this.
I remember like
What
this
is
girl
this
was talking
space
to me
age
one time
craziness
that-
you're talking about?
They make like this weird mini toothbrush that has like the toothpaste already built into it. I remember seeing this a couple years ago, and I was like, that is the weirdest thing I've seen.
Wow.
Good travel thing, I guess.
This has got to be one of the funniest interviews I've ever done in my life. Between Hamburger Hand on the Porsche and literally this bathroom attendant thing, I'm telling you right now, we're going to get somebody messaging us about this. For real. We're going to have it. Josh, thank you for coming in, dude.
Thanks.
It was fun, honestly.
Definitely.
I had a blast. I had a blast talking about this stuff. This is the kind of stuff that happens in Radio Louisiana, in the office, just to let people know, you know. Yeah. Just letting people know. And who knows what we'll talk about next week on Radio Louisiana. Thank everybody for listening. Go out and support Josh LeBlanc if you're in Louisiana. In Youngsville, Louisiana, tomorrow night at 501 Sports Bar. It starts at 8. It ends at 11. You never know who's going to be in the crowd. There might be a hamburger hand. He might jump up and get a song in. You never know. You never know. If he pulls up in a Porsche, though, if a hamburger hand pulls up in the Porsche at 501 Sports Bar tomorrow night, get ready.
It's going to be a good night.
It's on. You might even wear a suit.
Oh, my God.
Well, thank you very much again, Josh.
Hey, thank you.
Josh LeBlanc, music.com. Joshua LeBlanc, music.com. Make sure to check it out. Thank everybody for listening.